see, with what traditional sales training teaches you, it teaches you to go out there and ask questions and build rapport and get to know the guy and try to figure him out. But could you be wrong? Yeah, you might be wrong. 96% chance that you're wrong. So I was looking for a way that I could crack his code and get it right every single time. There was only one way to do it. I had to ask him for his bank code. So Armand kind of showed you how I did it and what I came up with. And so what I came up with was a little set of 4 cards, okay? You can look up here on the screen and see the big picture of them. A little set of 4 cards. Whoops, actually, go back. Sorry, can you go back one? I forgot. I'm going to do a live demo here. So a little set of 4 cards. And what I would do, what's your name? Eddie. This is Eddie. I don't have a microphone. This is spontaneous. I know I'm Eddie, okay? But what I would do is I'd hand Eddie a set of 4 cards, my bank cards, and I'd say, hey, Eddie, before we get started, do me a favor and take a look at these 4 cards. And I just want you to sort them in order and put the one that's most like you and most important to you down to least like you, least important to you. This is going to help me serve you better and save us both some time. Now, you see how quick that was? First of all, did Eddie do the exercise? Yes or yes? Yes, he did the exercise. Did he do it faster than 90 seconds? Most people will do it in 10 or 20 seconds, okay? And what he did was he handed me back all 4 cards. Now here's the fascinating part, guys. This is all the way for you guys in the back too. 100% of every person I have ever asked to crack their code for the past 20 years has done the exercise. 100%. That means 0% what? 0% failure. So what happens is, there's 3 main reasons why a guy like Eddie wants to crack his code. Reason number 1, curiosity. I hand him a set of the 4 cards, his hand's going to come take them every time. See? Like we could do this for another minute. Okay. Number 2 is the topic on the cards. Is it about me or you? Him. His favorite subject. It's not about me. It's about him. And then, the last reason is I used all 4 codes or all 4 languages when I spoke to Eddie. In 10 seconds, when I asked him to do me a favor, I spoke 4 codes. The untrained ear in here heard me speak it in English. The trained ear heard me speak it in bank. Would you guys like to have me show you where I spoke 4 languages in 10 seconds? Yes? Say yes. Well, that's what happened. When I handed Eddie the cards and I said, hey Eddie, take a look at these cards, which personality type of B, A, and K wants more information, wants to learn? Knowledge. I then said, Eddie, sort them in order for me, top to bottom, most like you to least like you. Who wants the rules, the processes, the system, the blueprint? I then said, Eddie, this is going to help me serve you better. Who wants a better relationship with me? Nurturing. And I ended with, and save us both some time, so who wants to hurry up and get out? Action. So do you guys see, when I handed him the cards and I said, hey Eddie, do me a favor, before we get started, take a look at the 4 cards, sort them in order, put the one that's most like you to least like you. This is going to help me serve you better and save us both some time. How many of you feel like you could do that simple script with these cards if it could triple your income? Put your hand up in the air. Okay, good. And so what Eddie hands back to me is the Holy Grail. He hands back to me his bank code. And now with my training and this code, I now know exactly what to say to Eddie for Vita Divina, for him to buy the products and to join my business. I know exactly what's going to trigger the yes, and I know exactly how to avoid the no. Does that make sense?